go. We are limited stock for the one-day special. We're 92%.
Okay.
So there is a very real possibility that one-day special is going to be going this hour. Please don't miss out. All the individuals have gone.
Yeah.
You can only get hold of the one-day special, and it is such a beautiful, beautiful collection. This is my Sunshine in My Pocket collection. Anyone who's missed it, just tell us, what are we getting with the one-day special?
So this is a bit new. I haven't actually prepped you on this at all because we were talking about something else. But basically, this is our brand new paper chain collection.
Right.
So you are a fan of Helen Kirkham also.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
She's great,
so Helen is a guest who demonstrates for me here on Create and Craft. And Helen is fantastic. And I love paper. So me and Helen are combining together. And
a collaboration?
Yeah, in a sense, we're going to bring you some fantastic paper ranges. I'm just going to launch this first one here today because it's the Stamps by Me brand. But after that, Helen is going to be doing the show. So basically what you're going to be getting is a fantastic paper range that's affordable. You're going to get an eclectic mix of products that are going to enable you to craft from the get-go. So you have everything you need. So we have pattern papers, 8x8. And I know that sometimes we don't like cutting into those nice patterns. So I've put your foundation pack in as well, which coordinates beautifully. So this gives you the appearance of hammered, glitter, gold sparkle, but it's actually print. So
it's good.
It's uncoated, it takes all of your inks and your watercolours. You're not going to be afraid to cut into it because it's for matte and layers and things like that rather than your posh papers. And then also in the collection as well, you're going to get 2 A5 stamps and dies. Now these are awesome. Now they come with coordinating dies too. It all works beautifully. You get the gnome family and the gnome sentiments, and then you get the words which are faith, family, hope and love, and the coordinating outlines. And then down by the base here, we get some sparkles, and these will come to fruition as to why these are here. So you might get some deeper orange and some green, but you get something that coordinates. And I've just put them in like a little bonus to aid you in what's coming up in the show also.
So just having a look at these stamps, and I felt we needed to turn these fantastic characters around. So look at these. And
you can chop the ladies off the end. We made a couple. We had 5 demos in the last show. It was that fast. And I took the ladies off and we just had the group of men.
Yeah.
But it's just brilliant for Stamps by Me because it breathes family. I'm all about family. You've got the gnome family on there. You can separate them as individuals.
Nice.
The sentiments are fitting as well, and it's just a beautiful mix. But the Brucey bonus and the difference with these is a little bit that, although you know you all scan that QR code and you get all of the inspiration from me, on our paper chain range you're going to get a full-on class.
What?
Yes, and on this one there is a 5x5 album. So you're going to get the daily content anyway.
We're getting like a workshop.
Yeah, so you're getting the content anyway, but you're also going to get a class with all of the paper chain range, whether that be me or Helen. So it's just an encouragement. Although the inspiration is there to encourage you anyway, the class is there. So I absolutely know you're going to dig it out and use it. And the class, and by the way, we are getting the dies as well, if you just have a look. But the class is using this
the
kit,
one-day special,
just this kit. So if you purchase this kit, you're going to be able to do the class, be able to do it along with me as well. And do you know what I was saying in my live last night when I was showcasing this as a product preview for Create and Craft? You know, you're going to get that class in there, and then I'm happy for anybody who does the class, who's purchased this, to share that class with anybody else, because I appreciate not everybody's got £50 to spend on a bundle, but if you want to do the mini album and you've got a friend who has bought it, share it. We're not precious about it.
Share it, enjoy it.
Share the love of craft. That's it.
Share the
enjoy it.
Love
and
the
here are your
coordinating dies. Now these are really powerful because I am such a big fan of a coordinating die, because you don't want a fussy cut, spending your time fussy cutting out all those words. You've got the gnomes in there as well. So having the corresponding dies is huge. Look at your flexi payment. Look at the amount that you are getting as well.
That's the price of one stamp.
It's incredible.
$29.99.
And you're seeing the amount that we're getting here. I've got to tell you that we've only got 5% of the stock remaining. We are limited stock. The way it's going right now, we are going to be selling within the next 10-15 minutes. Okay. So please don't miss out.
We've got other things.
Okay, but don't miss out. And that's what you get here. You're getting goodies that you're going to want to use. Everything's here, and I love it. It is a full kit.
Yeah, and do you know what? The gnomes don't have to be utilised with this kit. Just because they've come with this kit, maybe chop out the hats so they've got Christmas hats and colour them in reds and greens and add some sparkle, make a Christmas card if you want to. Those florals are brilliant for florals with the faith on, brilliant for sympathy cards. So when, when we're putting these collections together, we always say, what else can we do? I know it's a nice eclectic mix and it all works beautifully together, but if I just need a stamp for that card that I don't really want to do, or hope, or a positive card or something, or a baby card, because you've got those coordinating outline dies, you can make shaped cards. So now I've got invites for kids' parties, I've got table toppers.
Yeah, and don't forget, you are getting both stamp sets, both coordinating die sets as well. So the stamps will come with their own coordinating dies. You're getting the embellishments coordinate, and you're getting both your feature paper and your background paper pads too. All of that. Have a look at your Flexi buy. So we can spread the cost. ClearPay, Flexi, and of course you can use PayPal as well. So whichever works for you. That's your price, spreading the cost. If you're not a club member, it gets even better if you are in the club. 334907, your item number. We are busy. This is not going to last, and I will tell you that we're already trying to make a contingency, so you have been warned. All right.
Now then, this is a surprise for you.
Yeah.
I love
so many surprises.
We love surprises. So basically, shaker cards, normally you have to put that awful 3D foam around, all the bits fall out.
It's a faff. If you make one mistake, if you leave one gap, it's all gone. Yeah.
You're all over it, clearly. Oh, it's frustrating. I love shaker cards. So basically, these are infinity shaker cards. So they come scored, they come taped, and you wrap them around a piece of card. And you put in what you want. So you leave one end open, you tip the bits in, then you take the tape off, fold it back so you can put buttons, beads, seeds, glitter, sequins, sparkles, and guess what? We've got your traditional 5x7.
Yeah. We've
got your A6 for our lovely USA fans as well, which makes smaller cards. You might like your small cards. And we've got a circle. Have you ever seen a circle?
Well, you tried doing that with traditionally as a shaker. This is a game changer. It's going to be the easiest cards you ever make.
I'll let you open that one. So I did that in demo earlier.
What? So you've got a shaker inside with money?
Yeah. So you can pop a gift card.
I mean, you shouldn't have. That's fantastic.
That's
so
what
we've got. Did she do the same?
£5 going to go a long way today.
So stealing Paola's gags, but that is a great way to gift some money.
Isn't it? Because normally when you open a card, it goes flying out.
Yeah.
£10, £5, it goes flying out, doesn't it? So you can absolutely. What about flavoured teas? You could, in the 5x7s, you could pop a chocolate bar in if you wanted to. You get a slight dough, maybe not enough for a double decker or a thick chocolate bar, but maybe a thin.
Like a wafer. Your knowledge of chocolate bars.
I love chocolate.
Or like a little Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
2-finger one.
Okay, it's just a small one. Caramac. So there we're going to show you another shaker.
Milky Bar, like for kids and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Think about treats, think about Halloween, think about kids bursting them open with coins inside. You could put coins in. The gnomes fit beautifully inside, but they are so easy.
These are the best shaker cards I've ever seen.
Yeah, so they have a protective...
I've never seen an Infinity
So it's borderless, is the Infinity. So you have a protective screen on, so when you pull it off, as always, I don't want you to get them scratched. You pull that nice protective screen off, they're scored, you don't get a cloud when you fold it. It's amazing, it's high quality, it's durable, and it gives you that slight dome, which is what you would expect if you went to a high-end store and bought a shaker card.
How many are we getting?
6, 12, 18, 24 in total.
24, okay. 24 of the most incredible shaker cards that you're going to make. And this is, like you say, it is shop bought quality. It's the ease of use as well. They are going to be the easiest shaker cards you ever make. We have got a club price on here too, so do take advantage of your club saving. 592471, your item number. £20.69. Considering how easy your life's going to be with the shakers, how many shaker cards you're going to make, but also it's just how beautiful they are.
Absolutely, and I think like in the past when you've seen shaker cards, they're really expensive.
Yeah.
They're really expensive. So being able to achieve the shop bought finish, as you can see, my brand is all about achieving what you can get in stores.
That's all right.
So you can create your own beautiful high-end shaker cards that can be used for wedding invites. You could pop a wedding photo in there of a couple, leave it floating around, so when you shake it, you know, when they do the weddings and they're sat in the booths and they have the moustaches and things on like that, just could be really creative. Halloweens, you could put shaker ghosts in there, anything you want.
We've got to go on to our embossing folders now. So beautiful. You do everything so well, from whether it's stamps, dies, papers. embossing folders.
Yeah, we do lots of things, don't we?
You do lots of
quite
things.
dimensional as a company.
Talk to me about these.
So basically these are your three, they have like hearts in them in every way. So we did a heart stencil. You'll probably remember the heart grunge stencil. We've had it about 4 times. It just sells completely through.
Yeah.
So people said, could you bring that in an embossing folder form? Well, we absolutely did. And you can see it in white on there. It's like, it's high definition 3D, so it gives you all those different layers, and hopefully in white you will be able to see it. But I'm going to do some demos on these because I think this is...
Well, that's in white. It's subtle.
Beautiful, isn't it?
But then...
In black.
Have a look here. Grungy. So much texture.
So that's the solid heart, Yanis. And then we have beads. Heart beads. Can you see that?
Oh.
How cool is that? And these beads are real... beads.
Yeah.
They're really detailed beads.
Do you see? I mean, look at that. So this is when we say that these are HD 3D embossing folders. The quality of the emboss
just up from your regular 3D. And then this one is your Urban Hearts, which is artistic in design, which I love.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And that one's, this shaker card's got it in the back. You can just see it in the back here. That's the Urban Hearts in the back too.
Well, that's pretty. No, that's pretty. How was that done?
So brushed over with white and then popped inside the shaker.
A white ink or paint?
White ink.
Oh, love that.
Cool.
That's stunning. One of your flowers in there as well?
Yeah, so they are a 6x6 folder, but as I showed you in first hour, you can use them for your 5x7 cards, half of the card, side of the card. You don't have to use all of the design. Use them in with the beautiful pattern papers. As you can see, they work beautifully. You know, I think embossing folders are a core line in your stash, no matter what they are, whether they're florals, backgrounds, abstracts, whatever it may be. They're just an affordable way of getting a great look on a card.
So you're getting all 3 of these incredible embossing folders for $25.99. But if you're part of the club, price goes down and your savings go up. 629,349 your item number. £23.39 is your price if you do want to get a hold of all 3 of these incredible embossing folders. Now we're going to move on to birthday celebrations.
Yeah, so basically I put these in the show in case what happened and it sold out. So these are a little bit of a backup, spit my words out. And these were on Emma's show. These were Emma's birthday embossing folders, and you get 3 in there. So the top one is greenery. This is all that's left. So they are 5x7 greenery, which looks very feather-esque or foliage if you want. I'll get you some more black card here, Yanis.
Thank you.
And then you have kaleidoscope of butterflies, and then we have a lovely, lovely graffiti one in there. There you go, and then there you go.
Thanks very much.
These are wonderful. Emma's got some fabulous demos using these as well on the Thirsty Brush page. But again, embossing folders are embossing folders. These are your 3D embossing folders, texture like no other. We are known for our embossing folders now, so you're going to get a great look. And I will hopefully run these through either today or if I'm still here tomorrow.
Well, I hope you are. So $25.99 is your price if you want to go for this set of 3D HD embossing folders. 120343 your item number. Now, one thing we have got as a happy hour. Your happy hour last hour sold out within minutes.
They always do though. That's why I put them in, because I think it's a great introductory into Stamps by Me in case, you know, people don't know.
You've already found it and we haven't even seen it yet, so let's just give you a quick snapshot. 40% of the stock's gone for your Clinched Together die set. 11 dies in total. $9.99 saving. You are saving more than you are spending. 453117 your item number, and here is the die set that you are going to be getting.
It's awesome. So basically,
that for a tenner is ridiculous.
Yeah, so basically it's sort of like a layering system of dies. It has foliage in there, twigs and embellishment sprigs. It's a great bolt-on for Christmas if you want to, but it's just a great, great set. It's an A5 set, although they are broken down into little embellishments, but a great layering if you love sparkle and things like that.
Now I have news, Toni.
Okay.
One day special.
Yeah.
I'm afraid it has gone.
Okay.
One day special has sold out. We will let you know. It's a technical sellout, which means all our stock is either sold or in your basket. If it is in your basket, make sure to check out. What I will do is let you know if any bounce back, and it'll be a question of fastest fingers first for that one day special.
Right.
All right, so what are we going to play with?
Ooh. Right, so let's just have some fun. So I've cut a lovely piece of that paper from that lovely pattern pad, and I'm just going to run it through an embossing folder. So you can use any of the embossing folders. You don't have to particularly have this one, but this one is a beautiful, beautiful design. So I'm going to try and capture some of those embossing folders in, some of those daisies in the hearts.
Nice. Now, some of the embossing folders are available, just one is available individually. That's the Urban Hearts.
Yeah, I'll do it that way. I like it that way. So because the pattern paper's double-sided, it makes your life very hard, doesn't it? Choosing.
That's it.
So I'll just run this one through.
Okay.
And again, this paper's awesome for embossing.
You can be bringing us that?
Yeah, we're doing a hero product show soon with all of our
goodies.
best-selling goodies. Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
pretty.
you
See,
see
this definitely elevates. That is the relief on here is ridiculous. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I really
that is
like
so cool, isn't it? Honestly.
Now, do you know what you could do? Imagine going over with your gilding waxes.
Yeah, just highlight the rise and fall. I love it. It's so cool, and it's just so gorgeous. So anyway, so let's crack straight on. Shall we pop this in? Shall I show you how the shakers work?
Yeah.
Because they are pretty awesome, and I think once you've seen it once, you're going to want them all time and time again.
Could quite easily be, I mean, they are beautiful, and I've not seen an infinity shaker before, but also the easiest shaker that you'll ever make.
Yeah, super easy. So you'll take them out of the packet, and you can see on one side you have your tape to wrap around, and then on the other side you have like a film. Now, if you forget to take the film off, it's still quite cool. You can't really tell, but you will see as soon as I pull it off the difference. But if you forget, it's not the end of the world, okay? So I would say give them a good burnish on that score line, so it's easier to wrap round. Super, super easy. You can do it back and forth. You won't get that cloud effect. So if you're thinking, oh, if I do it, am I going to get a crack or a haze? You are absolutely not.
Nice.
So what I would say to you is before you do all of the detail, just pull back. And it's so easy to pull it off. So you can. Yeah. So now you can see the crystal clear. Show you.
Oh yeah, I mean that is crystal clear.
It's crystal clear, and the reason I do that is because when you're giving it to someone, you don't want it to be half scratched when it's been up against everything. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my card inside. Super easy, so just measure your paper and then just take off one side. And this tape is, I tested the tape 2 or 3 times until I got it to the level where it's absolutely not going to budge, okay? So I'm sorry, I'm going to tell you that if you do put it down, there's no getting it off. Okay, so make sure it's lined up, because I don't want any of your bits to fall out.
No one wants that happening.
So one side you can see there. Second side, just peel that tape off if you use a pokey tool, fingers, whatever you may use. And then just hold it in place and fold. And then I always leave the long side open so I've got a bit more help popping the bits in, but you can do it on long side or short side.
I think that's a good tip.
And hold it down. And then let's have a think about what we're going to, so you can see already.
Nice.
So let's think about, let's put some colour in here.
I've just noticed something.
Yeah.
Left your power slippers on.
Yeah, I left my flats on. So I always,
I saw Toni get ready for a show.
For half an hour until I find out who I'm with, and then I have to go get my flats.
She had her high heels on and saw she was with Paolo and thought best to.
Well, it's a really wide shot. Poor cameras have to zoom right out for me. Right, so all I'm doing is opening the pocket here. So you can see I've got a mouth now, which is super easy, and now I can pour in glitter, sequins, whatever I want to pop in there. See now, so you can have a look.
Oh wow.
We'll just leave it at that for now.
Yeah, that's good.
So then all I'm going to do is take off this one.
Oh, it's so easy.
Super easy.
Like with the actual shakers, does it say the sizes that we need to cut our cardstock on the packaging, or will we size up?
The 5x7, so I'd just do it slightly smaller, just so your piece of cardstock fits in.
Perfect.
But on the 4-inch circle, if you don't have a die, I showed you in last show how to get her out. If you don't have dies and die cutting machines and you want to make a shaker card, for a circle, I showed you how to do a circle without a die cutting machine. So there we go. So we've got that lovely daisy sort of element.
Can I show everyone?
Yeah.
How pretty is that?
So easy.
But the best shaker. They're so good. you've got that space. I mean, that is a proper shaker. It looks like it's shop bought. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, so now, just to hide your makings, if you didn't want to put it on a card, you could punch a hole and have it as a swing inside a card with money in if you wanted to, or you could have just a backing with a pattern piece of paper on the back so you just hide your makings. Totally your call. There is no rules, I would suggest. So let's just move that out of the way and let's just pop this in here.
The mat going to come back on the tools?
Yes,
show?
yep, absolutely. Right, I was going to stamp out the stamp, but that bundle's gone, hasn't it?
Has gone. But hey, look, you need a stamp, do it. It's
no,
okay.
let's not. So you see that bit of a shaker, so let's show you a different way of doing one.
Okay.
So let's show you the circle. Super easy. I'm still using the paper. I've got to use the paper, I've got nothing else. Okay. Right, so let's just show you. In this fabulous paper pad, you get papers that I've got.
Ooh, now we have the good news. No, you can use the stamps because we've had a couple of the ODS bounce back.
Okay.
And when we say a couple, we really mean 2. That is it.
I'll come back to it then.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
So if you look in the paper pad, you've got these sort of like lovely cool embellishments which have been built purposely for your circle shaker cards. So when you take one of the circle ones, as you can see, there isn't tape on every tooth, and the reason I didn't do that is because I hate faff and I haven't got time to get my poker tool on every one of them. So all you need to do is pop some tape on the back, pop it in and then fold it onto the tape. Perfect, it's way easier, trust me. So I'm just going to show you how to do a circular one. So I've picked up a circle one, so I'm pushing all of the tooths in here. Super easy. So this, if you don't have a die cutting machine or a circle die, or you haven't got all the kit and you're not bothered about doing all of that, then I just take the shaker and I just pencil round. Okay. Quite easy.
Nice.
And then I just cut just a little bit on the inside of the circle, and it gave me this.
Oh, perfect.
Just hand cut. Nothing. You can't tell once it's in the shaker card, okay?
It's very forgiving.
Yeah, it is totally. And then with the shaker card for a circle, because obviously it's a little bit difficult to get pieces into a circle, but it's totally worth it, guys, because circle ones are really different. Okay, so take off your protective film. Which side is it on? There we go. Nice. So I've got that lovely crystal clear now. I'm just going to place that face down. Right. And then I'm going to put some bits and pieces in. So let's go with the ones that are open. So I always pop them in first. Okay. So you do get embellishments in the set to help you out, but I do probably know that most of you have already got them.
Yeah, we've got some. Could I ask, how's your little boy?
He's good. He's got an ear infection at the moment.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, but he's good. He doesn't moan much. You know, when they wake up and their ears are bright red, it's like, oh, crazy. But yeah, he's good. Thank you. So then on the back of this one, all I'm going to do is take some red liner. Take the end. And then this is all I did with the red liner. I think this is an easier way than
having to take off
every single tooth. And I did stew over it for quite some time, and I really felt like, no, it is way easier to put tape around. I know it doesn't look very attractive, but it is so much easier. You know, you aren't going to see it. But this, when you peel the tape off the back of here, trust me, you just fold those tooths around rather than, I hate faff. I absolutely hate faff. But I want to be good at card making quickly, and I want to do cards quite quick, like so. And then we'll just cut that off there.
Okay.
And then all you're going to do, push it down, remove the backing live on TV. There we go.
Oh, well done.
And then you just push that bit in actually. And then all you do is just pull the backing off, look, all the way around. Super easy. And then pop your design into your shaker window. Hold it in place. And then all you do is you take the tooth, so when you get one up, I just need to get one up. Folded them all one way, haven't I? Got my,
I did think you folded them
I folded them all the wrong way, never mind. As soon as I've done one, it's fine.
Yeah.
So then one, and then twist it, let me just get hold of it a little bit. And then all you do is take every tooth and fold it round. Yeah. Super easy, don't faff with the poker tool.
Oh, it is an easier way of doing
it. Honestly, it's totally worth it when you see the results, because we do not have shaker cards circular form, and we certainly do not have shaker cards that don't have an exterior sort of outside edge.
Yeah.
So just take each tooth, and then you can, when you've done a few, you can absolutely go in fast. But no cloud, no halo. You're going to get a beautiful, beautiful finish.
Like it. And it is easy, you're seeing it.
I give them a good push down.
Oh, now come on.
So I've got like coordinating shaker cards now, look at that.
You would, I mean, this is the kind of shakers you'd buy. Like that element, I know I've said this so much to Sal, but it looks shop bought.
They are totally worth it, aren't they? And then just very quickly, I'll just show you how basically I would pop this on a card. So the papers allow you to look like an artist, and they also allow you to do some fussy cutting if that's your type of craft as well. So I've got this lovely, that looks like it's hammered. It's totally not. You could add this through your embossing folder, whatever you wanted to do. So I was thinking maybe this here, a pad here, and then I'm not going to build the card because I'll show the embossing folders next. And then, decisions. Build this up around. So you have sort of a three-dimensional card there with all of the elements from the kit, which is super cool. And then I just put it on a white card. Or, very quickly, whilst we're on.
I mean, these are stunning, stunning cards.
And you've got that shaker element in there. Cool, isn't
Love it, but easy to do. It's achievable, and you give a shaker card to anybody, young or old, they love it.
They love it. I love it.
Yeah, me too. I was going to say.
I said to my son, there's that one with £5, and if I give him that, I'd be saying, just open it gently and give the shaker card back, because I'm going to reuse it.
Gently.
Gently. So don't tear it open. Do it gently, son.
$22.99 your price if you do want to get hold of the Stamps by Me Infinity Shaker Card Window Collection. Of course, there is a club price on this as well. Brand new. We've got the Eureka for you as well. Now, this is an incredible system. It is your crafting station. It allows you to, it's a stamp platform, it's a water brush, you've got stations for your colours in there as well, you can score. We actually have a video of the Eureka 101 in action, so take a look at this, because a picture says 1,000 words.
Hi everyone, I just wanted to showcase the fabulous Eureka 101 and some of its incredible features and benefits. So the area is 12 by 12 and it's going to enable you to see your craft through from start to finish. It has this fabulous stamping area where you can stamp with clear stamps and rubber stamps. It has the size guide for your cards, and it also has the crosshairs here so you can stamp beautifully in the centre. So let me just quickly showcase. All we need to do is pop some card into the Eureka, any card. If you're using a clear stamp, just pop the clear stamp face down onto your cardstock, pick up the stamp and stamp as you wish. If you're using a red rubber stamp, all you need to do is remove the incredible high density mat from the tool and stamp in exactly the same way. Some other fabulous features for the Eureka are, it also comes with a scoreboard, which is going to enable you to craft on the go. So all you need to do is remove the magnet, pop in your scoreboard, and this is going to allow you to score on the go. It has all of your 1-inch increments, and you have your score tool to be creative from the get-go. On the reverse, we have our box making template. So if we want to make envelopes that coordinate with our cards, we can do that too. We have the wells across the front and the side. We have a base for our fabulous paintbrush in there as well, all kept safe, all together. The reverse can be used as a bead station as well because of the foam on the base. And the amazing item comes with its incredible clutch bag, so you can take it on the go and look after your tool. This tool is going to see you through all of your craft and enable you to be creative on the go.
That is your Eureka 101. Toni has sold thousands. Let me put this, over 20,000 of these have been sold, and that was a statistic that you told me it was when we first started working together, so you would have sold a lot more after that. 058 619 your item number if you want a Eureka 101 in your life. Now, happy hour. Speaking of being busy, happy hour, I can tell you we are approaching limited stock. Amazing deal on this. We're actually at limited stock, so we're going to go green on the screen. 11 dies in total. Beautiful dies at a beautiful price. You do not get die sets of this quality for this kind of price. £9? Are you kidding me? If you go to your local high street craft store, pay £9 for a die, what are you going to be getting? I tell you for a fact, it will not be a die set like this. 453-117 item number. Be quick, because once it's gone, it's gone. Right, Tony, what are we going to be playing with?
I'm going to do the embossing folders. I'm going to try and show you a few different ways. I like to show them on white, so we'll show one on white. The one that I haven't used is the Urban Hearts, which is actually one of my favourites because it's got an artistic flair, and I like anything that makes me look better than I am.
Hey, you're good. But it's the embossing folders, I think, make all of us look. It's a really easy win.
I think they're an inexpensive way to create brilliant cards. Yeah, white, if you like white, mixed media, if you like mixed media.
Nice.
So I'll just run this through. So this is just on white here. Super easy. Like, I think that's one I did earlier where I did the beat. I scored that with a score. Oh. Just a
from the Eureka?
Yeah, then I scored it.
See, that's nice. White on white. Classy with the characters, taking two of the characters.
You can see the big large heart in the back there in the white. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
It just sort of like fills that little void, but fills it with class.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
Filling it with class.
Right, so.
Ooh.
You want to, I'll let you show that one.
Oh, yes. Oh. How nice is that? And that, you have no right to be able to see that. But because it is an HD 3D embossing folder, you can even see every bit of detail on there. You can feel it. Even the deboss looks incredible.
I've started putting the deboss on my cards, turning them over.
I like that.
I just love the deboss.
The drippy in there as well.
I love drippy.
Yeah, me
drippy
too.
chippy.
I
love a good chippy.
Oh, yeah. How did we get onto this?
Oh, that's a drippy chippy.
Drippy chippy.
Do you like fishes? Do you like spuds and a swimmer?
I haven't heard it described like this before. Spuds and a swimmer?
Yeah, it's a treat, isn't it?
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, shall we have spuds and a swimmer? Fish and chips.
Is that fish? I've never heard it. And a swimmer. I've never heard it described like that before.
Oh, yeah. The swimmer's
and drippy
a fish.
chippy.
Drippy chippy. We have to drippy chip.
Do you get scraps?
Yeah, and lots of salt and vinegar.
You know, they don't do scraps south.
Oh, well, that's not good, is it?
I know. Spuds and a swimmer. That's different connotations, I think, down south there.
Need an interpreter.
Spuds and a swimmer. I do love spuds and a swimmer. Good fish and chips.
Have you ever heard of an Harry Lister? A blister.
Oh, okay.
So if I've got an Harry Lister, it means I've got a blister.
I was thinking of food.
No, blister on your foot. I've got an Harry Lister.
All right, I know that now. Harry Lister, blister. Suddenly we're going all Cockney. I'll look it up on my dog and bone.
Oh, they're getting bad now, aren't they? I can tell it's late.
Let's have a look here.
I can tell it's late.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh, that's a bit cool. It's the first time I've done it on that.
Do we have a another sheet of this holographic?
Yeah.
Could we see this one in the holographic?
Of course you can. Let me just cut this one for black, and then
is a little bit special, right? So think about, and this is such and Tony shows us, there's three very easy ways to get the most out of your embossing powders. Black cardstock with white inks or gilding paste, or wax, sorry, is fantastic. Going onto your holographic or your metallic's really good, and also onto your cardstock with a core and sanding back. So those are kind of like your three foundations of it, or just onto white.
Absolutely, I love it onto white. But which one do you want on this one?
That one, yeah.
This is going to look quite cool.
I think so.
You could actually cut away those hearts as individuals as well if you wanted to, I guess. So, anyway.
This is a great set. And you're telling me the larger heart, which we'll look at maybe on the black, this larger heart, it's a bestseller every time you bring it.
Absolutely. The heart, I don't know what it is with an abstract heart, but I just cannot keep them in stock, whatever form I do them. Stencil stamps.
People love a heart.
In folders, yeah. And I think these three hearts are really fitting for the gnome collection. I know the gnomes have gone, but, you know, every day anyway, because of the embossing element of it.
Now, I've got to tell you, we're at half the stock for the embossing folders. They are busy. Oh, I've got a good feeling about this.
It's that good, it's stuck to. That's good, isn't it?
It's better than good.
It's better than good.
At that. Tony, I love that.
I love a good heart.
And these are beautiful hearts. So when you think about what we've done, you've got that beautiful beaded heart sort of trellising around. This is stunning. I mean, absolutely stunning. Now we're going to work with our large heart. Wait till you see this next demo. White ink on black.
Yeah.
Wait till you see this.
In fact, we could ink up the embossing. Shall we?
Like a letterpress.
Should we do it different? Should we do it different?
Okay.
I would normally add ink after, but let's do it a little bit different. So white ink pad. So take the white ink pad onto the embossing folder. So this is going to...
Are we embossing? This is because one side's the emboss and the other side's sort of the deboss.
Yeah. So I sometimes just ink up both and then decide which I like the best after.
Okay, that's a good way of doing it.
I don't think there's any hard
I like your
and fast
style.
rules, but just tap, tap, tap.
Tap, tap, tap.
You're going to get a different look every time, I guess.
Bit of crafty Morse code.
Yeah. So I'll pop this in here, look, hold it in place.
It's gonna. I'm looking at it now. It's already. I can see this is going to be good.
This is going to give you a lot of texture. So if you like texture and things on your projects, you're going to like this.
So this would be classed as letterpress technique.
Yeah, absolutely, because you're pressing something into something.
Nice.
Oh, I'm excited about this one.
It's going to look good. Now, are you going to tell everyone at home the dramas that you had before the show?
Yeah, the road was closed to get back in. I only popped out for a sandwich and I couldn't get back in.
Tony actually had to tell there was an accident. I think everyone's okay, but there was an accident. So they closed off the road right outside our studio. And Tony, the diversion took her around to the other side of the road, which was closed off. So you had to tell the policeman, what did you say to the policeman?
I'm sorry, I'm live in half an hour, please, can I just get to that building?
I said, go on quick.
Go on quick, the accident's further up, go on quick.
But did you tell him you look on ex-police?
No, I was just like, I was still in my slipper dippers. I was like running back, he went, where's your car, darling? I went, it's just over there. He went, go on, I'll let you through.
Oh, that's nice. Oh. There you go.
My tummy was going like a washing machine again.
It's because you had your spuds in your swimmer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Quite nice.
This is special. I mean, really, really special. Look at that. Right.
So if you did the whole emboss.
I mean, that's art. I would put that in a frame. Done. I love the white around here as well. Tony, that looks amazing. Imagine just a simple sentiment on there, on a card, matte and layer. That is incredible. So we've gone from, if you think about...
Sorry.
That's okay. Sorry. If you think about what we've done, and this trio, we are really busy for this set. So you're going to get that large abstract heart. You're going to get those drippy, drippy hearts that you're seeing here. And then we've got the incredible beaded hearts. As a trio, they are triumphant. Look,
they are amazing. All of our embossing... Honestly, I stand here and I sell design after design after design, and everybody completely loves them. And I think, my gosh, how many embossing folders does everybody need? But I keep every single embossing folder and I use them all. Yeah. I absolutely revisit them all. I have all of the Thirsty Brush ones, I have all of the Avogo. I love them. Red cardstock, that would be fantastic as well. Valentine's card. You pay a lot of money for those types of plain cards, don't you, in store? Right, now, there are a lot of goodies on the show. If you were to have more than one item in your basket, the great thing about Crate & Craft is that we have capped P&P. If you don't believe me, take a look at this.
You get the goodies, I'll get the door. Okay. Hello, Create & Craft Delivery. Wow, this is the biggest order I've ever seen. Haven't you heard? If you order anything from Create & Craft now, it's a cap P&P of $3.95 per order. Cap P&P of only $3.95 for all of this? Yes, it doesn't matter what you order or how many different items you buy. What, even the really heavy stuff like this? Yes, sewing machines, die cutting machines, everything in the van. Oh, there we go. That's the last of it. I don't think they're at home. We'll have to come back later. I'll warm up the van.
Oh, hi! Fancy a cuppa?
Oh, yes. That'll be lovely. Chop, chop, Dan.
Order 2 or more items from Create & Craft and we'll cap your postage at just $3.95, no matter how many different items you buy. Shopping at Create & Craft just got even better.
Tickets are on sale now for Crafting Live at Doncaster Racecourse on the 15th and 16th of July, featuring exclusive offers and competitions. Sign up to free make and takes, stock up on your crafty goodies from a vast range of exhibitors, and watch live guest demonstrations. We will also be broadcasting live, so join our audience and meet our presenters after the shows. Club members, order your tickets online to receive free entry. So, treat yourself or someone special to a great day out and book your tickets now at createandcraft.com and search for Crafting Live. We look forward to seeing you there.
Do come and check us out. Are you going to be there?
No.
No? Okay.
Sorry.
Well, now... Short and sweet, I tell you, way to kill the mood there, Toni.
Sorry about that.
So I had a great show with Avago Inc.
Yes,
And Simon, thank you, because I was trying to remember Simon's name. Simon said that he met you, it was at Doncaster.
Yes, he did. He came along. Hi. All bright red, rosy-cheeked face, shy as anything. He's really not like that. Honestly, he's not. He's so bubbly. He's so outgoing.
He's a lovely guy.
He was a little bit shy, bless him, but, you know, he's an awesome guy. And he met me at the Doncaster show, and then he came to all of my classes and things like that, and then I just, like, rang him up and just said, hey, you're amazing.
Got good
do
ideas.
You want to come and do some stuff with me? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I do. Okay, now, I've got to tell you, the happy hour deal, I'm afraid it's gone. So happy hour deal has sold out. Well done to those lucky viewers who managed to nab an utter bargain. Speaking of Avago Inc., by the way, we have got some Avago Inc. on the show. Have we got the retro? Oh, we got the embossing folders.
Yes, I pinched Thirsty Brush and Avago all for my show.
They're really good.
They're all good. They're all amazing.
I did a show. We used these. They are fantastic. So this is your Love Hearts, your Retro Sports, and your Star Cluster. I am a big fan of Avago Inc. 966-888, your item number there. Here's Simon's, the retro, the gaming ones, because we're the same era.
Yeah.
So you must remember the sort of handheld games.
Did you not used to have to go get in bath for it to load? By the time you'd had your bath and got ready and got your pyjamas on, it was loaded.
Old school. I just remember the excitement of, and that's what it tapped into, that era of gaming.
Yeah.
You know, back in the 80s, 90s. Okay.
That's why we've all got square eyes.
Get in a bath where you're waiting for it to load and make the noises.
Yeah, that's set it on, right, go get in bath. By the time you came down, you're just about to load till like an hour later.
My very first computer was a Spectrum 48K.
Oh, I can't
remember that.
Can't remember the name of mine, but, you know.
But it would make the noises. Yeah.
So I'm going to use the Graffiti 5x7 Thirsty Brush folder here. This is an amazing one. So you can see the graffiti on there. I'll put that. So this is this cardstock from Sunshine in My Pocket, and I'm just going to run this one through.
I love the title of the collections as well, Sunshine in My Pocket.
Absolutely.
This is what it is.
It's supposed to be spring, although I did set off in the snow.
It's incredible, the snow that we love.
Absolutely.
So, do you have a lot of snow up your way?
Yeah. It was lovely as well, because the buyer texted me just to say, are you safe?
Oh, that's nice.
That's really lovely, yeah. She's like, if you've got any concerns, do we need to help you in any way? I'm like, honestly, I'll be absolutely fine.
That's lovely.
Yes, I thought that was lovely.
Who's your buyer?
Simone.
Simone, that's a lovely thing to do, well done.
Yeah, I messaged her back saying, you are too kind. Oh, she's like, no, you are.
Well, you know what, just little gestures like that, it's a nice thing to do.
Right, let's have a look at this one then.
Oh, yes. Well, now, you're trying to... Oh.
Has it picked it up?
Allow me to just show everyone.
Hopefully it's picked it up.
Do you know, you can definitely see it. It looks like...
weird.
I tell you what that looks like.
It's a bit deceiving on the eye.
It looks like gold. You know, like cities of gold. Suddenly you've discovered like a precious gold plate.
I wonder if you dusk it over with black, mind you. I'm going to use I'm going to put it in a shaker card, so...
Yeah. I'll show you the deboss actually as well. Have a look at that deboss.
Yeah, it's lovely.
There's so much texture going on here, and that's all the embossing folders, especially for a background. All you want is to create interest. I mean, both sides of these papers are fantastic. Do you know where it's really clever design as well? Each side of offering us a different look. So slightly brighter on this side, and then you've got different tones on that side.
I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. But I think let's just.
You're going with the white?
I'm just going to show you on white. I'm going to use that in a shaker, but I am going to quickly show you it on white as well.
So we can see the design.
Because this is totally awesome, and that card, as wonderful as it is, isn't showing how absolutely awesome it is.
Would you ever run like black ink over there as
black.
Well?
Yeah, just, you know, the pretty indestructible embossing folders, absolutely go for it. Sticky ink, embossing powders, sprays. Give them a wipe off when you've done, absolutely fine.
Oh, yes. Well, now that's really pretty.
Totally cool, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
love
absolutely love it.
that.
I'll show you
The deboss.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Right, so moving on.
Look, can I have a peep?
Of course you can. You will like to stroke and touch.
Yeah, I do.
Touchy-feely on the products. You like me? I like to touch, feel,
rumours.
smell. I like to go to stores and see things rather than buy online sometimes.
Well, it is that, and that's why I kind of feel it's my job to be the hands for the viewers, because I don't get to feel it. That you really get a sense with the embossing folders, the amount of texture. They're not just called HD 3D embossing folders just to make them sound like special. They really are special. The definition that you get here is incredible. Okay, so we're going back to our shakers as well. Busy for our shakers. Brand new, we've never brought these before, have we?
These are brand new for this collection. I'm just going to trim this down because I haven't trimmed it down. So I'm going to stick with the...
Ooh. Oh, you haven't...
No, it's not. I haven't taken it off yet. You're fine. Yeah. So obviously the shaker is 5 by 7, so I'm just going to cut it a little bit less than 5 and a little bit less than 7.
Nice.
Just to give myself a little bit of grace.
So we were talking about chippies. What's your favourite, if you're a takeaway, what's your favourite treat?
I'm not a takeaway fan. I like fish and chips.
Yeah, good fish and chips.
A good fish and chips.
There is, when we go to visit my my mother-in-law in Grantham, there is a great fish and chippy, and we have to travel a little way to get to them, but it's worth it. It's a really good fish and chips.
That's what I mean. And do you know what? When you find something that's totally worth it, you're either willing to pay for it and travel for it, aren't you?
I like a good chippy.
So I didn't burnish the edges, but it's fine.
Okay.
So make sure you do give those edges before. Give them a good burnish. Then it makes it less hard to get them on.
Nice.
So, and then we'll do our 2 sides here. So I always leave the wide side open, but honestly, if you forget and do the short side, it's not really a big drama.
Would you ever put gravy on your chips? Not gravy or curry sauce?
I like chunky soup on chips.
Chunky soup on chips? I suppose it would work.
Yeah.
Okay. Never tried it.
Yeah.
Chunky soup on chips.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Well, I was like,
people are looking at me as if they're using it. Oh, it's so funny as well, because when I've got like TikTok now, that stamps by me, but we also have a bit of family fun on there with Tom.
Oh, that's nice.
And we did this dance, me and Tom, and I did it. And Tom went, "Mum, you've got a hole in your sock." I was like,
you shamed him.
Oh, never mind. And he goes, "Do you know what? Nobody will notice. I loaded it. How many people do you think picked up on the hole in my sock?" So funny.
Okay, if we are on TikTok, just type in stamps by me. Yeah.
You'll see all of videos from promotions from here as well, but we do have a bit of family fun.
He's such a cool little dude, Tom.
He is. He's such a good egg.
He's your little buddy.
He's a good egg. So this one that we made, the
hole
shaker.
In your sock.
He was like, "Nobody will notice." I loaded it. Yeah, right.
Straight away.
Everybody noticed. So I'm going to pop this shaker inside here. Look.
Sweet, a shaker in a shaker.
Now that could have £5 in it, but unfortunately I've stuck that in the card and I haven't got endless £5 notes. But remember these guys, what you all bought on launch? Lots of the lovely glitters you can throw glitter in as well. Oh, let's just use the ones that I've got open. So I'm going to pop some shaker in and around the shaker. I mean, this is going to be for that extra special person. Wedding invites, think about like having to open the shaker to find out if you've been invited or not.
Oh yeah, if you've been invited. Do you know, there are some people who, where are your stance?
Top table, basement.
Table. Or, I mean, bringing your wife along when she's not invited.
How's that? Has somebody done that before?
Let's hear a story from it.
Did you have to split your one potato on your plate from the wedding meal?
Luckily, someone's wife didn't make it, so there was space.
Oh.
But anyway, let's have a look. It was just very awkward, and we never speak of it.
I just charged you the £80 a head.
Yeah. Let's have a look. That, and this is what we were talking about with the shakers and why they are so busy, because they are going to be the easiest shakers you ever make, but they are utterly beautiful. I mean, when
everybody
you
loves interaction, interactive cards, don't you?
It's the shape, but it's the ease of the shaker. So typically, if you've ever had to make a shaker card yourself, it's trying to put the foam all the way around. If you do make a mistake, then it's deadly because everything will pour out. But also, it's the faff of doing it here.
I like
the wrap around.
Borderless. I think it's really high.
That infinity.
I was just going to say, do you want to?
Well, let me just. Yeah, this to me is definitely the way to go. That as a card It's like an infinity swimming pool. No edge to it. Imagine if you went to a shop and bought that. How much would you be paying? 4 or 5 quid?
Yeah, I would think so, because they're really expensive cards now.
I out of interest, go into like, on the high street, go into a card shop, and there are various brands out there, but there's one, you know, they're not, or even just the supermarket, I was in there, and it was like 5 quid for like a special card.
Yeah.
It's like, you kidding, we could do this.
That's what I love to create, though, products that you don't have to spend an arm and a leg on in store. And
you personalise it for that person. You know what's going to make them feel good. Now, by the way, good news, the app, the brand new Create & Craft app is available on Android now as well as Apple, and here's Janice to tell you all about it.
Hi there, have you seen our brand new app? It's available right now to download, and all you have to do is scan the QR code and you'll download the app directly to your phone or to your tablet. So now you've downloaded the app, all we need to do now is go and log in. And in order to do that, we have to go to the top right, tap on the screen, and then put your email address in. And if you're not already a member, you can also register via this screen. When you open the app, you're greeted with the live show and the products that you can buy in that show. In order to see all of them, just simply scroll up, select the item you want, and add it to your basket. When you're watching the live show, if you want to go full screen, all you'll need to do is make sure that your phone is not on rotate lock and simply rotate the phone and go full screen. If you want to buy anything in the live show, all you need to do is scroll to the item you want, select Add to Basket. If you have a choice, it will then take you to the next screen, select your choice and then Add to Basket. Select OK and go down to your basket and you'll see the item is there. Then what we need to do is progress to the checkout. This is where you'll see your address. You simply scroll up, have a look at your product. When you're happy, select Continue. You will then go to your payment screen. Choose your payment. It could be via your card, via ClearPay, PayPal, sometimes Flexi. Once that's done, all you have to do then is go to the next stage and pay. Now down the bottom of the screen you'll see 4 icons. The first one is for your live TV, the second one is for the schedule, the third one is for search for your favourite products or brands, and then the fourth one is for your basket. If you want to find out what show is coming up, all you have to do is select the schedule, have a look, scroll up and down, and then also you can choose by the day so you can see what's coming up in the next week or so you can start crafting along. So why not go and download the app today?
And just to reiterate that if you are on Android, so if you have a tablet or a phone that's on Android, so if it's not Apple, all other phones they're on Android, then you'll be able to download the app. So we've just launched that today, so feel free to go to your Play Store where you do download your apps and you'll be able to get hold of the brand new Create & Craft app. You can watch us on the app, you can shop with us on the app. It is really easy to do. Just scan the QR code at the bottom of the screen. If that doesn't work, go to wherever you buy app, type in Create & Craft and you'll see our app come through. Of course it is on iPhones as well, or Apple. All right, We've got a couple of minutes left. I abused my position here as presenter and asked Toni if she would kindly use that holographic again for that larger heart.
Yeah, so it might have a bit of white ink on it, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll still look cool. So can I just show this before I do that? So this is sort of that graffiti background, and then you can see how you shake a card, you can sit them on an angle. You can take the fussy cut paper from the collection if you have, and you can do it creeping around the corner, mount it onto a card, pop a sentiment, and you've got that interactiveness of...
Really, really quick. I see you've got coloured inks. Shall we swipe those across that and make it look graffiti-like?
Right, I tell you what, I'll start this off and you can run it through.
Okay.
And then I'll start running some ink.
All right. I just saw them. By the way, we're approaching 60% of the stock for our embossing folders. Oh, this is nice. Get to craft along with Toni.
And I'll just...
Do you need to run it back?
No.
That's it. Okay. Wow, there we go. And if you are ever looking for a guest to help out, demonstrate, just feel free to give Paolo a call.
Okay. So, let's just get some ink on this brush here. So you could swipe direct, I guess, if you wanted to.
Well, this is what I was going to say, but here, just any colour, because it has got such a beautiful graffiti feel to it.
I've got a bit of blue on there as well.
Oh, this is graffiti, it works.
Never mind. So, I'm not pressing on too hard, but...
Oh, I love it.
Press on a little bit harder, Tony, don't be scared.
No, don't have the fear. Do you know what I did for the first time ever? I jumped into a plunge pool.
What's one of them?
So you know, like ice baths.
Hot ice, yeah.
So at my gym, they've got a new like area.
That's quite common now, isn't it?
Wow, it's meant to be very good for you. My goodness, I put one foot in and I did chicken out and walked away.
No,
I know
you
meant
didn't.
to plunge. I did, and then I went back to it, and I could see everyone looking at me. I felt like I should. I jumped in, took my breath away.
Well, of course it will. It's cold.
Yeah, it's very cold. People saying it's good for you. I don't know, it's good for me. I was freezing. Oh,
See that? I haven't pressed on too hard.
That's okay. I'll hold that to the camera and I'll let you
Am I doing the reveal?
do the reveal here. But come on.
You're letting me do it because you don't know how it's going to turn out.
No, I have full faith in you. Do you know what I'll be doing with this graffiti background? Spritz with your sprays, get your inks on there. Love it. Okay? Yeah. It's good. I've had a peep.
You've got a bit of white on there as well, but...
It's okay.
Look! Oh, that is awesome.
I love it with the white
Yeah,
too.
with
Okay.
the white.
So the reason why I asked you to do that is because now I can show you all three if you'll allow me.
There we go.
So
I'm going to save them for tomorrow.
Should show them, yeah, definitely. If they're still here, because once they're gone, and we're over 60% of the stock. So you've got that drippy, drippy heart. The beautiful, oh, I apologise, we're approaching 60% of the stock. You've got this wonderful bead going around that bead heart.
It feels amazing, that. It
very
feels
tactile.
like beads.
And then, look at that. Do you know with the white, it gives it like a cloud-like feel.
Frosty.
Amazing. Tony, I've had such a blast.
I know, we haven't really done much.
We just had a play. This is what it's all about. One day special, I'm afraid, has gone. Sold out. But the good news is that Tony will be here tomorrow and I'm sure you'll have stuff to show us.
10 o'clock.
Or will you be having an early bath?
I have no idea. I'll be here at 10 anyway, so we'll play it by ear.
Here at 10, I don't know what's going to happen.
They'll keep wheeling me out.
Will you be, the burning question is, will you be able to get through the police cordon to get back to your hotel?
Yes, I can get out, you just can't get back in.
Do you know why that cordon was set up? It was for all your fans. It's to keep you safe. Legions of fans outside wanted to get a snapshot, keep the paparazzi away. Thank you so much for your company. Big thank you to you, Toni.
Everyone. Thank you.
Such goodies on the show. Don't miss out. Shaker card, amazing. That vintage shaker card, the embossing folders, everything is incredible.